Do we have official TDs for both of the tournaments?
This guy.
Drew
You got
Price.
both? Are you playing also?
I'm gonna play the M. Yeah.
No, you're not
And-
playing in TD and either.
And
Yes,
you're,
sir.
No, you're
a
not.
TD and?
What I'm gonna ask is
I did.
somebody, maybe a pro, is gonna play pro.
Yeah, so you're gonna take.
I'll
You're
help.
gonna play the first round
Or is
and
it, well, I'm saying
D
B.
and M.
I'll help. I don't know if I can. I don't think
Scuba
my
Steve,
arm. I don't think I can
round,
play
yeah.
4 rounds of disc
Yeah.
golf anymore.
Yeah.
Pros. If
Yeah.
you're not playing in
I'll-
the game, you better
I won't be
bring your
playing
butt
it, but
out
I'll be there.
Tell him
I'll
that.
be
There's
there.
gonna be,
Dave.
there's gonna be, yeah, there's gonna be play guys.
Well, you know me. I'll help out any way I can.
Well,
I don't
we're
think I can play 4 rounds of golf anymore.
We're gonna try to fill out these duties as we
I might try, but
Yeah.
man, my arms bother me
TMF.
big time, man. Big
TMF. If you're going TMF, if you're going DNF, do TMF.
Spectator drink.
I played the other day and I threw an overhand shot and it almost killed me. I could only get through 12 holes.
What was it sticking? Mike told me, he's like, man, these Castlehane guys, they sure do like coffee.
I'll have some coffee right now.
All right, that does it for maintenance committee stuff. We got 2 workday scheduled. We know what we need to do. Let's move on to the tournament committee.
Do you have internet access?
I do on my phone, but I couldn't get it here on the computer for some reason.
I'd like to talk, there are some things I'd like to discuss.
It's on your
about
bottom
this.
left. You see that blue cable? I brought you
The hard wire.
Yeah, just hardwire
What
it.
do I need to get online for?
You don't have to do anything.
There's some stuff I'd like to discuss. I can get online. I can take it. Well, go ahead, boss. Why don't you go ahead and get started? And let me know
That's all you gotta do.
when I can.
Look in your Ethernet connection.
At their neck.
You have about 15 seconds and you're set.
Big order of this, so we're gonna try and have our own store.
What we just discussed, and this would be kind of, well, I don't think we're gonna be able to pull it off. I don't think so. Not with this time. You know, we've only got 1,100 bucks.
All right.
We got 1,100 bucks right now, plus 300,
Yeah,
plus
man,
500.
what do you want to break it? I mean, do we want to take a little bit, 200 bucks? You know, it's not what you want to do. In my opinion, I'm sorry. What I would suggest is doing a disc draft order, and then doing another boat, and then keeping the boat, and then 2015 we should be fairly self-sufficient.
All right.
The boat's easy, man. It's not. To get away from it is a better thing, but to be relying on it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Good. Let's.
Are you ready for me, boss?
Is that,
let
are
me
you
ask
guys
you
talking?
what
I'm
did
sorry.
you-
I'm sorry.
Well, all right. So basically,
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
What did you want to talk about in relation to
The tournament.
the Zeta tournament? Okay, let me go over like two, three things
Go right
first.
ahead.
Tournament.
Somebody's in it.
Tournament kits for each. I don't think we have actually made our 2 tournament kits yet, have we? Have we?
Everything.
I got a lot of stuff.
We don't have a leaderboard. We don't have 2 leaderboards. We don't have 2 sets of discs.
This is what we need.
You've got a cash
right
box.
here.
You've got your sign-up sheets. You've got all that.
This,
You've got
this stuff needs to end up in a nice little container of some sort to go along with our discs and stuff.
He's got everything except for
A
discs.
leaderboard,
And
and we've been swapping leaderboards.
So we do have 2 separate kits.
Yeah.
Except for a leaderboard.
Except for a leaderboard.
Do you have,
and-
were you saying it's more color paper?
I personally, I think, you know, with the money that we make after the Azalea, maybe we should invest in a second
Sure.
leaderboard.
It's like your.
The discs,
Okay.
we can separate, and we can work with the discs, but it's nice having not, because if one of us if we don't have a leaderboard, man, that just
That's a problem.
sucks, man.
Well, that guys, you live in Hampstead and he lives.
Well,
Right.
I live in Castlehane now, so.
Yeah, well, it's 20-minute drive, but still, you
But still,
know,
it's easier.
you
like,
should have your own leaderboard.
Yeah,
We'll
it
get
just
one.
eliminates any problems.
Yes,
I mean,
yes. I
Let's
mean, 'cause
also-
you can get around everything except the leaderboard. Just
you might get
makes it
stuck
so
on Rodriguez
much.
Island. You can't get leaderboard.
Happens the best of us.
I
So,
want to
you
get stuck
know,
on Rodriguez Island.
I wasn't sure what level we were at with that, but it looks like that it's pretty much put together. I thought it was still pieced apart together. Tournament procedure. Payout structure. Do we have that actually written down, how we break that down when we pay
It's
out?
written down,
We need to,
emailed,
we need to make it bigger.
I wanna put it on.
It is bigger.
You made it bigger?
I didn't give you the, no, Dave made it bigger. I didn't give you the bigger one. Dave's got it all the way out to like 30. Do you need it bigger? Dave's made it bigger,
Because we
and
keep
so
getting a
we've
bunch
got
of rec people, and there's only like 9 in the rec payout.
I think Dave made it all the way out to 30 on each one of them, and I thought I gave
It's
you
large.
that.
It's large.
Usually,
I thought I
usually
did.
the monthly before the A's are a pretty good turnout.
And you can do it yourself, Kyle.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean,
it's just take the money and break it up however you see fit. I mean, it's not like somebody's like, well, fifth place in rec, and only give me $3.
You're the-
And it's like,
yeah.
I think you,
You're-
don't you have it broken
And honestly,
down?
and don't worry about like, all right, this is the biggest thing is with TDs is, so, you know, last place in rec, last cash in rec, and you're at like $4, you know? Don't give anybody, yeah, give me. I mean, let the club eat that disc. It's no big deal. We break even on that disc, we lose $1 on that disc, it doesn't matter.
That's kind of one, I
Always
want to
err
talk about
on the,
that
on
too
the,
whenever we
on
get
the side of the
to
player.
payouts.
Give them more than we have.
I'd like
That's
to be
not a
written
big
down.
Well, it
I don't care
is.
if you change it next month and then change it a month after that to something else. I want you at the tournament with a piece of paper with it broke down,
Well,
so that you don't have to think, and so that if anyone says anything, you just show them a piece of paper and we're done. People do
do you want
complain.
to talk about all that right now?
No.
Because there's some things I want to talk about.
Okay, well, let's hear what you have to say.
So many things.
We're on that subject, payouts.
You do
I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
You do have the.
You have the.
Dude, we love it. All right, with the payout things, right? We ran into this in the monthly where we had a 4 or 5 way tie in pro for last, and it broke down. I ended up paying $2.33 to each pro.
Right.
Which, you know, whatever,
Pro.
they're playing pro. However, had it been that in the AM, the way that I was taught by Dave and everybody else is that nobody gets less than an $8 voucher. So if you get a third place, and maybe it's $8, then the fourth place on the schedule says 6.
It should,
Fourth
but the
place
schedule
gets-
shouldn't say 6. The schedule I made last cash is always the DX disc. So by that,
Ties?
well, that doesn't matter. What we're talking about is the place above that. So let's just keep it easy. Three payouts. Last cash should be $8. That means the second place is always going to be more than $8. So if you gave last cash $8, if you look at that schedule, I guarantee my schedule says that second place is either 10 or 12,
Okay.
which would mean a pro disc.
Okay.
So the loser's going to get, the last cash is going to get a DX disc. That next guy can get whatever he wants, but the least he can get is a DX disc with $4 coming back or a pro disc.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
What
So
about tie
that's-
for last? You
Now, if
split
it's
up
tied for last,
$4?
now we're back to it. And once again, man, I mean, you gotta understand, you gotta look at this.
Yeah, no, I know.
From
and
my
that's why I'm bringing
perspective,
it
my
up.
perspective has always been, pay the AMs. If you pay the AMs, they'll come back.
Yeah.
It happened to me, man. 2005, I've been playing disc golf for 4 months. I played the Azalea Disc Golf Tournament, my first PGA ever. I got 11th place in intermediate. Mike announced my name and gave me a prize.
Yeah, it's
I
high.
haven't looked back since. I played over 100 PGAs since then. It was the most amazing thing for them to announce me, call me up, people clap, and I got something.
Mhm.
So you pay AMs, they'll come back. So always err on, I mean, if the club eats $5 on a DX disc.
Tie for
who
last?
cares? Tie for last, give them a DX disc.
2 $8 discs.
Absolutely.
I mean,
$8 discs.
and then
whatever
any
it is.
females that play, they
You know
also
what? I
get
guarantee
$8
one of
because
those
that's the way I've been doing it.
That's the way I've been doing it too.
I would always give the last cash tied 27 ways.
$8.
I'd deal with DX disc. Absolutely. Because
And
half of the
any
people aren't going to
women.
do it. Half of them are like, I don't have anything in here, and they'll throw it away.
And any females, and I would include people under 16 that play.
Absolutely, man.
All right,
We're not going to lose money on DX disc.
No.
sorry.
No.
That's kind of on what I came here for too. I was trying to pitch some trophy ideas and some stuff like that. And one thing I'm willing to do, because I kind of wanted to see what everybody's budget was too. I've talked to Drew a little bit about some bag tag options. And I know that, you know, you're talking about 90 people, it's a lot of money. But one thing I'm willing to do, I've got some different disc golf art stuff, and I'm willing to trade for some sponsorship stuff, just to get my name out there and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I can't really, I can't do like the big trophies, just give them up, but I do have some prints and stuff, and I'm willing to, throw in on some prizes so that nobody has to, just worry about it out of pocket.
I mean, we used to call that banner trading, I mean, it's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely willing to do some of that. I've got,
Something for the Azalea?
yeah, for Azalea.
Yeah, they were talking about just the regular monthly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
hold on just a
Yeah.
second.
But with what you're going into,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Right. And yeah, in a booth kind of thing.
I mean, dude, you should be out there all weekend.
I can't unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I'm
on
saying if you
Sunday.
had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Cam Todd during the pro weekend,
Yeah,
he'll be
and
out there selling his
he
artwork.
stayed at my house and he said that he did pretty well there and everything.
Absolutely.
He's been I'm trying to convince him to come because he's so busy with everything. But
He was here last year.
yeah. Yeah. So
Well, before we actually get into that,
yeah.
because we're real close to talking about that, I want to get some monthly and doubles reports, and then we'll go into the Azalea. And that's really the last real big thing,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about that. So I think that wraps up. I think that, we can't stand here and discuss the payout structure now. But you have ideas, Dave, you have some ideas, and you have some ideas. I would just feel better if there was a guideline written down. And I see what you're saying, fudge the numbers to make the payout work. That's the basic principle. It doesn't have to be hard unless you want to use vouchers.
Well, he's got a minimum
And that-
payout. He's got the minimum
If
payout.
you've got a minimum payout,
And then
then
what
that-
we're talking about is expanding it just to make everybody happy.
Okay, once you establish that minimum payout, it does direct how everyone else.
And honestly, I didn't come up with the original payout. Matter of fact, the original, the copies that we have, that's Boz's handwriting on the back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I've rewritten them, and then you've rewritten them.
The payout structure has not changed in 7 years. You use the PGA, there's no need to.
Yeah.
But you put an AM and Pro, and then you handwritten the rec on the back. That's your handwriting.
Okay.
Now, it's a copied version of your handwriting. I think we've lost.
But yeah, I put it in Excel now.
Copy of copy of copy.
That's exactly right. But that's your handwriting.
Well,
The payout has not
that's,
changed. in
that's
7 years.
interesting. Okay, yeah, I
It's
did.
PGA payout. What's
I went straight down to PJ payout. It's always a matter of whatever you have.
Let's revisit the payout in the next meeting, and I'll give you, and Kyle and Dave's already got it.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, no, it's 9 o'clock.
Kevin's like, what the hell's going on? What are y'all doing? You said an hour, chief.
Okay, and then I would like to implement as a new procedure that we take a picture of the scoreboard and post it on Facebook after every event. That way we have a digital copy of exactly what happened in the event. No one has to, you can type it into Facebook if you want to, but to me, if you would just simply take your $700 phone that most of us have and take 2 clear pictures of the scoreboard so that it can be read. It must be a clear picture, Kyle.
I need a better phone.
Okay, that's fine. If it was a good phone and took a crappy picture, I'd be upset, but it was a crappy phone. Somebody at every tournament will have a phone that can do this. That should be done before anyone even leaves the parking lot. A picture of the scoreboard, post it to Facebook immediately. I want that to be implemented for the rest of the year, and that will absolutely guarantee that anything we do with Arrowhead Points Race will be locked up. We'll be able to do it.
Not to mention, we'll be able to, in the New Hanover Disc Golf Club, we have a lot of competitive disc golfers, and we love competition. Competition's, I mean, it's a game, but we like competition. And every time I don't play the monthly, the first thing I want to know is who the hell won.
Exactly.
And I don't want to wait 2
They
weeks.
So let's do
Well, we
this.
were supposed to take pictures.
Love that.
We were
idea.
supposed to do it, and I didn't do it, because
That's
I'm
cool.
not
I've never
used
thought
to
about
it.
it. I
It's
never
the
even thought
best
about
idea.
I just got some.
There is also, there's a new app, there's a new website out there called Conduit. I don't know if, Ethan, I don't know if you've seen it or not, where you can build your own Android and iPhone apps, and it's all based on graphics and links and things like that. And I think you can integrate a spreadsheet to it. So it's called Conduit, Conduit Mobile. I just found it the other day, and I immediately built an app for our company with like our main site. You know, you can go to the help desk here, you can go to this site here, you can go to this site here, and you can even write a progress note over that app. It's all, a template-based application for building your own mobile app. Conduit Mobile is what it's called. So I mean, I don't know if it's something we can integrate,
I got the note.
but I mean, we have smartphones, we have laptops, we can do hotspots, we could update, automatically like most of the big PDGA guys. That's what Stick does. That's
Yeah, but
what,
it's a lot easier for them because they've got the TD report. So all they do is enter the TD report
right.
and upload it to the website.
Right,
It's a
right.
hell of a lot
A
harder.
picture
than
would
just-
be really nice so
picture's
that
perfect.
everybody
Just take
would
a picture,
know
post it.
immediately, and
Absolutely.
then we can, at our
And
own
you can blow that
convenience,
picture up, you know what I'm saying, if you can't see, which I have a hard time seeing.
Spread it.
we can, at our convenience, then we can enter it in a week late, like I usually, or 2 weeks late,
But I mean,
a month
it's a
late.
big deal, man. It's a big deal to sit there and
It
type
is
that
a
freaking
lot,
thing out.
especially getting to the end of the year. Yeah, people are
Okay.
getting nervous. Alan's like, man, what's going
Yeah,
on?
what's that?
I'm gonna just hit this small thing really quickly here. PDGA affiliate club program, it's something that they're asking us to renew. We've done it for years.
I don't know that we need to do it.
I guess at one point it was really important.
This is the
I don't
thing,
know.
the cool thing about the affiliate program is one, it does give everybody in the club a $5 discount on renewing your PDGA membership. That was the number
That's nice.
one reason why we did it. The number two reason was why we did it is back in the day, the PDGA discussion board was the hottest spot. Now it's just golf course review. But back in the day, the PDGA discussion board was the biggest thing. If you were an affiliate program member, you got your own thread, the new member discount board. It's still there. We still have it. I don't think anybody's posted on it in 2 years. Because basically, when the PDGA updated their website, their discussion board
Yeah.
literally died. So the two main reasons were $5 discount on your PDGA membership and your own thread on the PDGA discussion board. I don't know how. I've already renewed my membership. I didn't take advantage of the $5 discount. So I don't know that $26 is.
It's gonna help us out really.
I mean, if we want to do it just to do it, to support the PDGA, I'm fine with that. But those are the reasons why we did it. And I
Has the
don't know that
membership
that's.
changed where you don't put in what club affiliation?
You do,
you're in?
but we haven't renewed it, so, and I needed to get mine in because I started playing tournaments earlier
Yeah,
this
but
year.
you don't get the $5 discount. I renewed mine in January.
You
and
still get
it's
it,
still
we just didn't have a
$50.
code. We could have gotten it. If
We
Oh,
have,
really?
we have, it's been
See,
the
I
same
still pay
code
50
for.
Me
bucks.
too, I did
January,
too, I already
so-
paid the full amount.
Yeah.
We could have got it, but it was just one of those things.
That's a
Hasn't it
selling
been the same
point for
code?
the,
I'm
for
just
the
gonna
club
put a
though,
note
to
in
have
that.
that,
It is.
to have that $5
It
discount.
absolutely
Definitely.
is.
And not only that, but why wouldn't, I mean, if clubs like us
Our
don't
club affiliate's
support the
still active.
PDGA, then, who's gonna do it?
No, we have to support people.
I
I mean,
get it.
I
That's what I'm
think
saying.
we should. I'm
We
saying
are
that was
supporting
reasonable.
them in giving our tournaments. They do collect a fee from
Yeah.
us and everyone
They
that we
play a lot,
sign
yeah.
up.
We give
I
them-
thought the code was the same thing every
Maybe
year.
they got this new guy that's in charge of their, all of their digital media stuff. Maybe he'll change, maybe he'll look at the PDGA discussion board
It
and
might come back.
it might
It
come
might
back.
So let me ask you this, if we don't pay, do they blank out our thread or do
Probably.
they?
Probably.
I haven't been able to get on, like 6 months onto the PDGA discussion board.
I haven't done that in.
Are you current?
Yeah, I've been current,
Haven't
I've been
done that
current for
in a while.
7 years.
Well,
I
I mean,
haven't
it was
been able to
maybe,
get on
now,
in a
they
while.
just designed a new website within the last couple of months, and discussion board was down for maybe a week or so. So you might have
Well,
gone during that week.
When I post the scores, I always have
Really?
posted them on the discussion board, and I just
Seriously?
never get on. It says you're not a current member. I've been a current member for 7 years.
Wow.
Well, they've had problems like
I mean,
that.
I guess I could have emailed them, but I was like, I don't really care, we got
I can't
Facebook.
believe you
I don't
know
really-
because nobody was going to that.
Nobody was going to it. I thought maybe
Steve-
Rudy,
Steve Steve was probably.
Rudy
there.
might be going
What
to
our
it.
date is, that we actually have to re-up for this before we lose it.
I'd say do it, man. It's $26, man.
Yeah, $26.
I
to
just,
do it.
I just renewed my membership and I used it and it worked.
You got the $5
I
discount?
did.
Or was it affiliate
Yes.
ACM?
It was, when you did your membership, it asked if you're an affiliate club, I hit the button, scroll down to Hanover, and it subtracted 5.
that's how it was last year,
Jason,
every year.
that would be a third thing, can I add that to your list? Okay.
Yeah, it's been like that every year that I've
Yeah.
renewed.
I
So I'm
didn't
saying
even think about it. I
It
Alright.
still takes it, whether we've.
Arrowhead points race, we're just gonna talk about that later. Just take pictures of the, make sure we record the scores and we'll catch up with that in the next couple of months. Right now, we're in the heat of it with Azalea, and we're gonna switch on over there now, to Azalea.
The only thing I ask, you guys please remind me at the end of the monthly or FIG
Take a picture.
take a picture.
Take a
I
picture.
already knew about it, just remind
You're not
us,
gonna be there,
take
so
a picture.
we'll look it up.
I'll be there. Probably, maybe.
We'll
Tiny
look
will
at
have his
it.
tablet.
We're gonna work together on it.
Just
bigger
remind
tablet,
us.
bigger picture.
That's a big
Alright,
deal.
Tiny,
Phone, that's a
It's
tablet.
the phone for the big boys club.
Tony's been hard at work.
That is
Drew.
a really good job.
Tony's been hard at work,
Your
he's
phone.
been handling, I've been putting this, sort of a procedure list together, it's very club specific, pretty much in the order that we do stuff, so that it's now kind of foolproof, as if it wasn't already in the past, but nonetheless, for anyone who comes in the future, you can see what's in the blue we have done up to this point. And Tiny, I know that we now have a flyer that's in the final stages of production.
It's already done. It's on the
Matt sent it
website.
up.
Well, it's already been approved, hasn't it?
The only-
It's on the website. NewHanoverDGC.com
The
has
only
the
question
current
that I
flyer.
have
Yep.
is, on the Pro, it says something about players packs. And I told him,
He sent, I don't know if you've seen the updated ones. He sent another email. I actually sent the
One
wrong
right
ones.
behind.
Oh, it still had the one at the bottom that said players
okay, I
packs for
might
all
look at the wrong
players.
email. I
And
wanted,
I didn't look at for that, the new ones. I asked him to change the registration from 7 to 6. I didn't actually look to see if that was on there.
we might want to do that because there aren't going to be any players
But
packs.
yes,
for
I gave
the
him admin privileges so he could post those and tweak those
I didn't
flyers.
check
Pros.
that.
That's fine. So that's the only thing, just, we need to tell him real quick and then change that on the website. But basically, everything's covered except for that one simple thing. So once we do that, that'll be approved. And that'll go into the blue category. You have also done your homework with DGU, correct?
Yes.
Where are we with that?
It's active. It's the countdown is
It's
on.
counting down.
Done.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
sir.
it's up.
He's
On
done a
DGU,
good
it's-
job.
it
20
is
hours,
counting down.
52 minutes, 34
Holy
seconds.
Yeah.
It's like on the diagram.
Both, both
Done a great job.
and is counting down.
This has been done, post flyer to website and Facebook.
Just
Knock the
we
key
haven't
out.
posted the flyers yet. Clemson's gonna do
Okay,
that.
so we gotta fix that one detail,
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
okay, and then we can go there. And then we get to soliciting hole sponsors, which is something that all of us need to obviously start talking to a neighbor, a friend, or whatever, $25 per hole. Doesn't matter what hole.
Guys, please, just trust me, we're going to start at 25. Just ask for sponsorship and say that 25 is your minimum. If we start at 25, then all we're going to get
It's 20.
is 25 times 18.
That's a true story.
Just don't start with 20. Just say, would you like to sponsor the Azalea? Fill them out. If they say, yeah, how about $100? Oh, $100 is too much. How about $50? Oh, $50 is too much. The least we can take is 25.
Okay.
There's no need to, if you start with 25, you're
Right.
going to get 25. Do you see what I'm
Now,
saying?
yes, I do, and that's something that you're being a salesman, you would know.
That's what we
how
did
to run
last year.
that.
No, that's what we always did until 25 till last year.
Now, didn't we double sell each hole?
We
had
didn't double
two
sell each hole
sponsors.
last year, but we definitely doubled up last year. We had the most amount of money we've ever raised in the history of the Azalea last year. $1,300 raw cash. Probably 500 of that came from Hope Brown
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
That girl was a sponsorship monster. But then we had the greatest sponsor we've ever had, Heath, gave us $150. Played Against Sports gave us $100. Wilmington Box, which we probably won't get again this year, gave us $100. Outdoor Provisions Company gave us not one red dime last year. They
Really?
need to come back this year so we can replace Wilmington Box with Outdoor Provisions for $100. But guys, if you start with 25, you can get 25.
I could
Just start
solicit
with
those.
All right, that
I go there
makes
all the
Just
time.
start
I
with
need to talk
sponsorship.
to those guys.
Don't put a dollar amount on the sponsorship form,
The form.
but just let them know that the minimum, all right, man, you can't do that, dude, come on, you can do 25.
You have a template form for them. everything is like here you go. You can fill it out. Here's what you got, and here's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Do we have something like that?
The sponsorship form's on Facebook.
Okay,
And just
Okay.
print it out.
because I'll go to Great Dog.
I've got a bunch
I mean,
of stuff. for
I
you
know
if
those
you guys
guys.
are ready for me.
I'll be able to play it again.
How fast do you think you can make your presentation?
We need to talk.
quick.
about
It's easier to make it
it.
quick.
Okay, go ahead.
No, just, basically, I wanted to see what direction, if you guys wanted to do, if you needed a graphic artist.
We do.
I've got some sketches stuff, mostly the feedback I've been getting is that it's too much detail, and I mean, I totally understand that. I've got kind of a little, like version of like it going, and we can pass this around or whatever, but this isn't finished, but basically I can do, you know, graphic design stuff. I just didn't want to spend any more time until I know this is the design that somebody wants. You know what I mean? Because
So you have digital experience, so you understand what it's gonna take to get your drawing
yeah,
into.
I do. Yeah, but I started off with a painting. So you know, like this was what we ran into was basically this is really hard to like, you know, go to a disc. It could be a full color disc. You know, it's a fun piece of.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's honestly, man, the way that discs are done now, it's a foil. It's a foil stamp.
Right.
That's all they can
Oh,
do.
and I totally
Vector
understand, but I could definitely break something like that down.
Right, you can break it
into-
out to the just it's
Yeah,
bigger.
and you know, I just need it, like I said, because I'm pretty busy with some other projects, so I didn't want to like just sit and like keep doing this.
Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, that's the biggest thing with us, man, is that you know we want an awesome graphic, but obviously the more that we pay for it, the less.
Right.
You know, we're in that conundrum of it would be awesome to have somebody volunteer, but we don't want somebody like you that's obviously a busy person to,
Right.
to cut.
Yeah, my thing talking with him was like, you know, do we want to offer a full color? Like USDGC offers a
Absolutely not.
full color. Like,
We have 6
I mean-
weeks till this tournament starts, man. No.
it would just be so
8 months ago,
awesome.
yeah, but we got 6 weeks.
So I want one of these discs, man. I'll pay $50. I want one.
Well, maybe it's something we can plan towards next year, having
Absolutely,
a full
2015,
color.
shit, yeah, we can.
You know, I mean,
But basically, I mean, do you guys like the design of a dragon above, like perched on a disc with a castle in the background?
Hell yes.
if it can be vector,
Yeah,
I
I
live
mean,
in Castlehane.
and it's gonna be,
Pretty
it's gonna be.
I live in Castlehane. That's pretty
And
on
the
point.
other thing too is, I mean, I was gonna offer too, that one's on sale for $200 if anybody wants to get it for like a trophy or for just outright or whatever. But I have some other art too. I have some you know different things that I've got some prints. Actually, Cam Todd helped me print these off. But like I have mounted prints and stuff like that too that we could offer as like minor trophies or whatever, you know.
How much would that print cost?
This print is 40 and the bigger one is 60.
Yeah.
But I've got, you know,
Those are nice. I mean, I feel like.
I
but
mean,
they're,
you
yeah,
know, we
they're like,
could
this is the
sell
size.
some things at Azalea at cost, you know? I mean,
Well, I mean, that's, well, I was going to set up a booth and sell it, you know.
You
I mean,
should.
from-
That's
you
what
know.
you should do. Absolutely.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna be able to be there Sunday. I know that's when prize money comes in, so.
Yeah.
We can handle it.
When will the wrap up be on Sunday?
Sunday night, dude.
Sunday, like,
5,
But you know what I'm saying? Now,
6
if you wanted to, though,
my
honestly,
gig probably,
if-
yeah.
we would be more than willing,
We can
and I can promise you,
Okay.
the risk of theft or anything like that is absolutely zero.
Right, yeah, I know, I mean,
If you wanted to give us some stuff, let us display it for you, put your
Okay.
price tag on it, not take a penny less than what you want for it,
right,
and then
yeah, cause there's
right
room
there,
in
if
there
it doesn't
too.
sell and give it back to you,
Right,
we could do that. dude.
that'd be
I'd
great, cause
happy
yeah,
to do that.
I'm doing it, I've got a gig, like, pretty much all day on that Sunday.
Sunday.
But Saturday I have open, so I could come there and
You
talk to
should.
people as well, but,
I
I'm
mean,
working
what
up.
you have is beautiful, man.
Thank you.
There's
They
gonna
are.
be
They're so
people
great.
interested.
Bob's got it.
Yeah, let me just comment real quick. We're definitely getting to the point where we need to make our disc order, and what I think we're really looking for here is we need several designs to pick from.
Right,
No one's really responded to anything that I've put up or some other people put up, but I think maybe you've got some good positive response. I don't know that we want to buy it from you, so to speak. We're
Right.
really looking for a donation, and it's your artwork. You want to sign your name down in the thing real
Right.
tiny so that it's legible. It's a piece of your.
I'm not really worried about that, I think it would be just for, you know, the people knowing that it was
That you
mine
did it.
would be
We
fine,
will-
and
Yes.
if I could get some sponsorship, like a whole sponsorship and,
Oh,
you know.
hell yeah.
And,
Oh, that'd be a no-brainer.
Actually, I was
That'd be a
getting ready to
no-brainer
sell
right there.
$20 for my membership, if I could get a membership, that would be
Shit,
great.
yeah, dude.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying, just that kind of things,
That would be a
you
no-brainer
know,
right there.
small things or whatever.
I think we're all about sharing.
No,
We're all
we're
about
not.
sharing.
Primarily, it's a volunteer organization.
Right.
And we want people to give out of their time and talent.
Well, that's the thing, is that I've been playing a lot more, I've been playing Arrowhead more than Castlehane, just because it's new and it's shorter and quicker, but, yeah, exactly, but the thing is that I really do appreciate all the stuff you guys are talking about. I'm sitting here realizing all these people do, and always realize it, and I appreciate it. So I would like to do it if I could get something back out of it as far as like a booth and a sponsorship, and maybe my membership for a year or whatever. That would be awesome, you know. But I will work up as many designs as I can in the next few days and be sending them to you guys. And I'm gonna keep in mind graphic versus versus artistic or whatever. You know, but I mean it's the same thing, but at the same time just concise lines and everything too. This other one that I did. I mean it's fun, and it'd make a great greeting card or something, but it's.
But you got the right idea. Just clean up the interior.
Exactly.
A lot of this can be translated to vector.
Absolutely, it's lines. As long as it's lines, it's not hard. That's
exactly. Yeah, and I'm actually hopefully in the mail. I just ordered off of eBay another stylus, so that I can actually do more stuff on the computer because I've got carpal tunnel pretty bad. So I've been sitting there and I'm trying to draw with my mouse and cursing, but
Well, I think you're on the right track. You
Okay.
like castles, skulls,
and
But these designs that you were handing me, is that something? I mean,
These are something that Mike Bosnick and I had talked about before.
right. I didn't know if you still wanted me to go with a skull and a castle, because you know what I mean. I guess we could.
We'll just show everybody and see if they want you to draw something up or what it looks like.
It's really some of that stuff online.
Y'all, I stole this from Castle Grayskull, He-Man.
Right.
And
that's where we got the original stuff.
it's just
That's
throwing
a
around.
good start.
I can't draw.
Change it a little bit.
Yeah, see,
I
that's
can't
similar to
draw.
what I got.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's trademark, but just as an idea.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm leaning towards shirts myself, but whatever disc-wise,
Well, speaking of which,
I'm easy.
That's a great question. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it.
Where did we get?
What is the players? We're getting ready to get there.
Cool.
As soon as he finishes.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, and I gotta run too. And I have, I talked to you guys about this, about bag tags and stuff too. I know it's a little out of the price range, but I might be able to, I'll have to talk with my wife, 'cause she's the one who makes them, but I was gonna say I might be able to donate some too. We make the bag tag ceramics, she's a
Oh,
potter.
that's really cool.
So,
Wow.
that, I mean, I could definitely do like prints and stuff at a, like a postcard size print of maybe the, of one of the dragon designs or something too to throw in there as well. That would be cheaper and easier, but
Right.
bag tags down the road, something we could think about and everything.
Maybe like the top, maybe the top.
We
10
definitely
or
need to talk
something
about
special
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
We definitely need to talk about this.
So-
The more in depth.
yeah.
part of it.
But I want to introduce myself and everything, and so I'm
Thanks
glad
for
I
coming.
came.
Thank you for coming out, and taking the time. I think that you probably are our go-to man. What we need is several sketches. Don't spend a lot of time, so that people can actually vote and say, I like this, I like that, and then I'll give you your
Right, imagine
direction.
that.
Well, I guess, yeah, I mean,
If
that
you
would,
finalize
I think you
it,
could do
and
that
then,
before.
and then we'll be able to.
Sure you
I'm looking at a
could. Sure you
picture.
could.
What?
This,
Yeah. Board guys, come on.
Down that shading.
yeah.
Can't even embroider that.
Yeah, no. It's awesome. That's right.
That would be a
If the
sweet
sheen
thing.
process was around, we did that.
Can I just say
That would be
something?
a sweet shirt.
No, not at all, but I just feel like you guys have talked about internet and everything, but an image is so important, and I think that would be really,
It would be beautiful. It's there's no doubt.
especially, it's
She's
just
exactly
it's
correct.
a logo
We're just
almost,
limited in-
like
Yeah, you're right.
We don't have
Yeah.
the right.
That's right, we've been talking about it for years.
But I'm not trying to, I think we got the message of what needs to be done.
Yeah.
I think everyone here is responsive to your artwork. I know you can do it.
Yep.
Incorporate the suggestions, get some samples up on Facebook. Me and Drew will be making a decision real soon.
Okay.
We're not really gonna necessarily be able to have a club vote on this,
Right.
because it's just too much. If you do a little bit of work for us, then we'll be good.
Right, well, I'll just keep all that in mind, draw some different stuff.
I mean, first of all, what you've got is remarkable.
Oh, yes.
It's
Awesome.
It's funny, it's
I mean,
funny, it's-
looking at this is just remarkable, man. What you put together here is really something else, man.
yeah, I just put the
Really.
castle in it fairly long ago. I was at the Fly Mart in 2000 with, for the 2000 Charlotte World Championships or whatever, and I didn't have a castle in the background, and then, not too long ago, I was at the Masters tournament or whatever, vending, and And Cam Todd turns around and was like, why don't you put a castle in the back? And I'm like, I played Castle Game for 12 years and I do better than a castle in the back. But sometimes, you know,
That's 2 and 2 to go.
All right, thank
You
you
get
very
with Jay
much for that.
Clark, man.
Thanks
You guys
appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be in touch with you guys.
Yes.
Nice to meet everybody.
We want to,
Thanks for coming on.